All-time favourite movie.
The Wizard of Oz.
Dun, dun.
Next, Maloney.
It's White Christmas. It's White Christmas.
Wrong. Right, it's one down.
No room for error.
Yeah, it can be anything.
Big Brother has set a discussion topic. It's my first love.
My first love, Michelle from Castlederg. I first met her at 17 at a disco on a Sunday night. And I walked her the whole way home, which was 18 miles.
Oh, that's so sweet. All the way home.
Right, well, my first love was a girl called Shelley. And we went out with each other for about 5 years in total. It was quite serious. We both loved each other. The brilliant thing is, in all the time we were together, we did not argue about anything at all, which is impossible to believe. But we very, very rarely.
So what happened then?
She just done everything I said. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, in many ways, it's
What happened, right, do you know what? We didn't even break up on bad terms. What we both realised was we were both growing up, we were both wanting different things and experience different things. We just thought it'd be better off we stay best of friends and share and do everything that we want to do, you know, all over the world and things like that. And then hopefully meet up in another 10 years and we'll get married and have kids and things like that. Yeah, and she's still...
She might be waiting for you when you get out.
Yeah, I know she'll be there, like, yeah.
I think you should marry Shelley.
Yeah, I will marry Shelley, like, yeah.
Wow.
I know
Wow,
Shelley,
I know that.
I know her, like, yeah. And she knows it as well.
At school, there was a French girl called Veronique.
Oh, how old were you at this time?
17, and we spent the summer where she lived just outside Paris, and we got married in secret, which was quite cool. No one knew.
Darren, let me close your mouth for you.
Brave madman.
Yeah.
I was very deeply in love with her. She met me back out in Australia, and unfortunately we had a terrible car accident in the Northern Territories, which killed her.
Oh my God.
So,
You must have been heartbroken. Given her some beautiful years.
no, it's fantastic, but it's like all things. Once something happens like that, you can only look forward, because what was meant to be is meant to be. So, unfortunately, it wasn't supposed to be.
Nicholas's story has made a big impression on the group.
Mate, fucking fair play for saying that. I think I'd have been almost tempted to make something up. I think I'd have been almost tempted to just make something up.
Well, I'd change the name, obviously.
Right, yeah.
And location. Country was the location, otherwise it's just...
Yeah. Fucking hell, I'm sorry to hear that, Amos.
At the end of the day, Sada and Caroline retire to bed earlier than the others.
We are one with the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean.
Is she alright when she's in there? Is she alright?
She was gutted.
Can you sing it again, please?
Really?
Please.
Yeah,
We are one with the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean.
It's day 13, task day. They have gambled 40% of next week's shopping budget, almost £40 on succeeding. They need to win.
Just look, Tom.
Go for it, mate. Tom. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Which two housemates would rescue their mum if the house were burning down?
Nicola and Melanie.
Yes.
Anna is up next.
What star sign is Melanie?
Just pissing about.
Melanie is Capricorn.
Next is Craig. All week, Nicholas and Andrew have been worried that he'll let them down.
How many siblings does Sada have?
Sada has
Come on, Craig. Little brother and little sister.
4 siblings.
We're allowed to have one more.
Yeah, we're allowed to have one.
He knows himself. Doesn't matter.
Well, he can... Oh, never mind. Just not...
This is Big Brother. One question has been answered incorrectly. To complete this task successfully, you must answer all remaining questions correctly.
From now on, they must get every answer right. If they do, they'll have £132 for shopping next week. If they don't, they'll only have £56.
What would Andrew change his name to?
Andrew would change his name to Brad.
She flew through these last night.
Which housemate would save their Prada shoes if their house were burning down?
The answer to that question is Darren.
Who is most scared of disability?
Tom. Tom.
Thomas is most scared of disability.
Thank you, Dad.
Right, Sada.
Come on, Sada, you can do
This is Big Brother. Would Sada please enter?
Sada, you can do it.
Sada is the last to go. If she makes a mistake, they'll fail the whole task.
What is Nicola's favourite film?
All right, boys. I'll just take my time. Nicola's favourite film is The Cook, The Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover.
Thank you, Sada. Please exit the dining room.
This is Big Brother. You have successfully...
For the last fortnight, Darren has been battling with his fear of chickens. Big Brother has issued further instructions on how to look after them.
The chickens should be let out of the run between 6 and 7. The chickens should be wandering about.
But I don't want them on the grass.
No, Darren, come on.
There's chicken shit on our grass that we sunbathe on.
I'll pick the chicken shit up, OK?
As before, it's Melanie who helps him.
Look, you've got
Just
to get
calm
them
down and it'll be calm.
You're holding them too low. You're holding them too low.
Yeah, but I don't want my hands too close.
No, it's OK. Look, you're scaring the little things. Oh! Go on, Darren.
What?
Walk towards it slightly. Come on.
The morning task united the group for a few short hours, but the house divide, caused by the nominations, has quickly returned. Nicholas and Andrew are already talking about next week's nominations, although the rules of Big Brother forbid conspiring over who to vote out.
But, you know, I think next week, if Caroline's still here,
It's going to get awkward.
I think Nikki is the real instigator.
Caroline won't be here.
Well, then...
Almost 100% certain of that. And I think Sada could be here for quite a long time as well, even if we vote her out every week.
Well, then... I think Sada and Nikki would be...
Nikki would get voted out after Caroline, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be Caroline and Nikki then.
No, I'm right, thanks, darling.
Yes, please.
The divisions continue into the evening, and for the first time, some of the girls decide to change their sleeping arrangements.
Sada, come and sleep outside tonight?
Yeah, probably. Oh, it'd be lovely.
Oh, it will.
It's just
Fresh
what I love
air,
to
the
do.
stars. Where'd you get a chance to do that?
Yeah. Also, it's symbolic for sleeping out of the house.
It's symbolic for we couldn't give a bollock anymore.
Fresh air, because it'll do is sleeping in here is a bit stagnant, isn't the air?
It'll be lovely. We'll be hippies again. Fantastic.
While the rest of the group stay inside, the girls settle down for a chat.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Then we'll be sex symbols. And it doesn't matter who gets voted out.
Sex symbols,
Because
covered
I
in mud.
want to be unloaded. I want to be unloaded.
You will be. You've been on the magazine.
Oh,
Of course you will, Pet.
fantastic. But can't I just go on Friday? I don't want to shag around, you know, wait around for another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we voted out. I want to be number one. Oh, first out. Who'd want to be first out?
It's 5 a.m. and Sada has gone inside. Mel and Andrew play pub games with cigarettes. Outside, Caroline and Nicola talk about them.
I just think they need each other because they're insecure.
Oh, yeah, but that's it. I think she needs him. I don't think he needs her.
I don't want to come in. Fucking cackling witches from hell.
Because she's immature, she's going for it up, line and sinker.
I'm not overly impressed.
Why not?
It's kind of what I expected would happen.
Why?
Well, it's not like buggered, isn't it?
But it's not broken.
That's brilliant, Melanie. Amazing.
What are you talking about? Of course it would break in half. You can't bend the two ends of a cigarette together.
Good. Give us non-smokers some leeway.
I'm not a smoker. Just when I get bored. That time. Exactly. Right. We shall go to bed now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Sarah has part of her leg missing. As she feels that not all of her has come here.
Caroline and Nicola are just waking from a night in the garden.
Good morning. You feel like you slept for once. Hello, chicken. You peck me, I fucking kill you. Look, get him out. Get him out. Out.
Did you sleep all night out there?
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe the stat in my eyes.
I mean, I can't see anything because I've got my glasses on, but I'm sure they're not as bad as you think.
They are. No, this one's absolutely
I'm
puffed
going
up.
to sleep down. It sits up there in my locker. It's
It's full crying as well, that is.
Use my thing as well.
I look like shit from this place.
Try and drink lots of water today for your eyes as well.
Oh, God, I can't
We've
believe
got to
it's
look
just
beautiful tomorrow. You've got to help us.
turned me into a bad-tempered, puffy-eyed hag.
It's a rule of Big Brother that participants are not allowed to discuss who they plan to nominate with one another. Up until now, Big Brother has been lenient, but with the atmosphere in the house turning sour, they're called to the diary room one by one to be reminded of the facts.
The nominations are so that you can decide which two people you and you alone want to have evicted from the house. If there are any attempts to discuss nominations or to scheme or plot to try and tactically remove groups of people from the house, not only will those votes be discounted, but also people could be nominated for eviction themselves. Please bear these things in mind in the future, Darren.
Yeah, of course I will.
And in future, can we not discuss any type of tactical voting? Big Brother will view it very seriously, and Big Brother is watching.
Good. Okay,
So, thank you for your time, Darren.
Will do. Cheers, big brother.
Next in is Craig.
Big Brother is very aware of this issue and is being very vigilant. This is the final warning for everybody in the house.
Good. What you've actually said to me, will you be saying that to all the other? Or, you know, I feel a bit victimised that you're actually saying that to me. Are you going to be saying that to everybody else in the house?
Yes.
I think maybe me and you.
Andrew and Caroline finally get their feelings about one another out into the open.
I mean, I'm speaking pretty frankly now. I find it quite difficult to talk to someone when they're like putting a funny voice on. And I can kind of, I mean, it's almost like a protection mechanism that you create for yourself. If you're feeling a bit insecure or threatened, you're kind of you do the opposite. Most people sort of like kind of go into their shell and be quiet. Like, I mean, perhaps maybe Tom in the beginning was like very quiet. In order to connect, you have to kind of stop putting on a persona and be you. You'd be completely surprised to know that I get annoyed by when you put a pan on to boil. You put it half on the wing and don't put a lid on it.
It's the little things, yeah.
How fucking stupid is that?
Incredibly.
Yeah. You know, and
I get annoyed when every game that we play, you've got to win. It's not that important.
This is from the woman who plays Killer Snap.
Anna's next into the diary room.
People really should not discuss nominations at all with each other.
OK, so you felt this has happened then? You're saying this because you feel it's happened?
I'm just reminding everyone of the principle of those rules.
Yeah, sure.
The thing to remember is that Caroline and I, only one of us is going, yeah? And I have felt very pissed off. But, you know, one of us is going to be here, and we need to feel that there is going to be a space for us here. I felt like I've had no support from anybody. Nobody has come up to me and asked me.
No, I don't feel that. I've had
not one of you. And that hurts, you know, it's very hurtful. None of you has come up, apart from Nikki, and said, how are you feeling?
If we don't tell people how we're feeling, people are going to make judgments. They're going to think,
Exactly.
that's a sarky fucker. That there's a bastard. Right?
Yeah.
I'm talking to them.
Yeah. It's true.
Come on and say what you're feeling.
Yeah. You also have to recognise people support people in different ways. Someone might make you a cup of tea, or someone might speak to you, and some people aren't good at speaking.
And boys will be boys. Doesn't mean they don't care.
So what have we agreed?
Show a bit more respect for each other.
Yeah.
And if you see someone who's having a bit of a bad time, approach them.
Yeah.
And just see if they want to talk about it.
Because I find that difficult to do, and that's something I've got to do better, definitely.
Let's have a group hug.
Don't do hugs.
Finally, Big Brother calls Nicholas to the diary room.
If we feel that people are deliberately trying to use the nomination process in order to get certain people out or to initiate strategic voting, we reserve the right to eject people from the House. Is there anything you'd like to say, Nicholas?
No, not at all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You alright, Nick?
Huh?
You alright, mate?
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Huh?
What's on your mind?
It's just, I think it's my low day today.
Yeah, on a low day.
Yeah, just tired.
It's been like that all day, has it, or just sort of on and off?
Just a day.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I just think it. I think it's good to talk to us, but I think, you know, for most of us it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really aimed at us, but it's, you know, it's. I just like it. I wouldn't want to go either.
No, you don't want to leave. No, nor do I. I'm enjoying it here. It's a nice way of life, isn't it, really? Stress-free. I find it stress-free, like, but I know some of them have got stressed. It's about how you deal with things, though, isn't it? Isn't it really, like, I think.
Good morning, troopers.
It's day 15, and for either Caroline or Sada, the final day in the Big Brother house.
Sistitis, Kylie, banana. Sistitis, Kylie, banana. This is our lucky tree.
They'll have to wait for another 10 hours to find out which of them it'll be.
I'm washing some clothes.
What now?
I'm just putting this on to boil, yeah. Okay.
Very optimistic of you, darling.
I thought, I've got to get my head round staying as well. Yeah. So if I wash them, it won't be any bad thing. Yeah.
Well, I'm not washing anything because if I'm thrown out, I've got a washing machine waiting.
Oh, come on, put us out of our misery.
Maybe it was a draw.
As the hour of the eviction draws near, the nominees can't help thinking about the outcome. To keep them busy and ease the tension, Big Brother has got all the housemates to paint a portrait of another group member.
Would you like your eyebrows a bit more plucked than that? Would you like them a bit more manly than that?
That's fine.
Can I look at your lips again, please, just a second?
Don't smile, Pat. I think when you're doing a painting or a drawing, and you look at it and you start it and it looks shit, it's going to be really good. Yeah, because it looks shit because you're getting it right.
No, it just takes time to build up. It's like with anything that looks shit at the beginning. So
Darren, what about mine?
Yours is shit, so it's going to look good.
It looks great from a distance, actually.
With all the pictures completed, Big Brother supplies refreshments for their art exhibition.
Right, who's going first?
Who'd like to talk about their
Well, I think we should just. It should be like a real art game.
We'll just pick one out.
Let's have
Oh God, where do I start? Why is that leg missing?
Her leg has been chopped
That's my
off.
representation of Sada. Sada has part of her leg missing. She feels that not all of her has come here.
Oh, that's true.
We have her tree with her heart. We have some of her positions for her yoga. She practices every day.
Can you do that? Can you do that?
We have to be aware of Big Brother.
The blue one.
And this mixture of colours to represent everyone in the house.
Beautiful.
Coming together.
Would you like to care to explain your fine
Radical. Why haven't I got a neck?
You have no neck.
Exactly. Why haven't
The head in
Spineless.
space.
I think we should stand next to
I couldn't do it. I tell you, I couldn't do it long enough. Basically, the shape of his face was like that, pear-shaped. So hence they're trying to make it a little bit thinner, but it just looks like he's got green
Beard.
It's very good though.
Over to this fine portrait of Craig here. I thought he had a very chiselled outlook, and I went for a strong jawline, emphasised by the lack of blood in his ears. Circulation was poor. I've highlighted his fine chiselled look and those bright, sparkling blue eyes to dazzle everyone.
It's got blue eyes.
Let's eat.
Does that count?
Continue.
Have funny.
So, what do you all think of the exhibition?
Fucking
No, I was so nervous when I held it. I was going to
It's just a few minutes before 9. Everyone's gathered together to hear who will be evicted.
Caggy. It's in less than a minute.
Okay, babe.
Last one.
Last snap.
That's the last one.
Can't see the middle.
Come on, Davina, let us have it.
It's real.
Can we all have a hug? Can we all have a big hug? If it's
Caroline, are you ready?
yeah.
Remember, if you're chosen, you'll have just over 2 hours before you must
Give us a
leave the
line.
house and join me here in the studio. And here